Peace and blessings be granted to all my brothers and sisters in this very world. All glory to He who lives forever and knows all things. Blessed be the day that the Lord has prepared for all of us to enjoy the brilliance of the gifts that He has already given us to be partakers in His great mercy, to be partakers in His great love of His great truth for the choice that we have been given. Now, family, this is your brother Israel, and we are here in the house that God has made. Now, family, it's early in the morning time. Ride with your brother Israel. You know what I'm saying? I got to get to work, family. You know what I'm saying? I got to get to work, but I've been putting all of my preaching off because I've been trying to get myself situated with my camera and my recording and all of that stuff, and I finally got a window that's open for me to be able to record this morning time on the trip to work. And we had some things that's on the plate, family, and from today I don't even know where to start. It's just so much, family. It's just so much I can dive into. Do I tell my brothers and sisters the things that the Lord has told me directly? Do I feed into the things of the ministering of the preaching that He wants me to dive in first? I'm on sanctuary time, family. You know what I'm saying? I'm on sanctuary time here in the sanctuary to be able to go over these things, but I don't even know where to start from, family. I really don't. And it's a cool 20-minute ride to work for sure. Now, the first thing I talk about, now, this has been put out in the atmosphere, family. Does a woman body count matter? Does it matter how many mans that she has decided to sleep with in her time? Let me talk to my sisters. Sister, are you listening? You know what I'm saying? Pay close attention. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of y'all want rich people and rich men, and you really don't need a rich man. You just need a good man that's gonna have your intentions, your good intentions. He's gonna have all those things to heart. Someone that you can count on, somebody that you can trust, that you can always depend on being in your corner no matter what. You cannot put a price tag on that. Now, if your mate had $10 million and y'all got married and then you got sick and he left you, did it really matter that he had $10 million? That doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? What matters is that you find someone, a good man that is willing to be there in your life to the day that you die. You can't put no money on that. Everybody's sitting there talking about, the females nowadays talking about, oh, I want a man, I want a six-figure man. No, you need a man that's not going to cheat on you. I want a six-figure man. No, you need a man that's not going to go upside your head. I want a $6 million man, Jehoshaphat. Nah, you need a man that's not gonna cheat on you. That's what you need. So you need a man that's not gonna be sleeping around with your cousins and your aunties and your mamas and your sisters and your friends. You need a man that's gonna be able to pick you up when you are down. What did the Bible said? When one lay down, it's harder for that one person to get warm. But when two people lay down, it's easier for them to be warm, right? It's like females nowadays, you worrying about the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? You over here worrying about money. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you need to worry about a man that's going to be there for you. So the question was asked, does a woman body count, does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Does it matter? Now, sisters, are you listening? You know what I'm saying? Are you paying attention? I love you. So I'm going to sit there and I'm going to tell you the truth. You do not have to like it. You do not have to understand. And it's sad that I say these things today, but a lot of women are hard-headed. You know what I'm saying? They are hard-headed. And it's going to take them 10 years just to grasp whatever I said, family. It's sad, but it's a lot of females out there. They're going to be paying attention to anything that I said. Now, sisters, I can go ahead and put my hand in the air because I'm a man. And all men are simple. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a lot of guys out here that is complicated and live perplexities of their life unless they're being sneaky and conniving. Now, If you with a man and he's being sneaky and conniving, then you're messing with a player. You're messing with a man that's messing with multiple of women. You know what I'm saying? They have more than just one woman. I'm talking about a good man that only needs one flesh. My father told me that you will leave your father's house and be joined to the woman that you choose, and y'all will become one flesh. My father never told me about I have, well, you know, you can have 3 concubines, and you can have 2 wives, and you can have a side chick. I'm not talking about them other dudes that do not walk in faith. I'm talking about men who walk in faith. We're not complicated, family. Men are sisters. Men are very simple creatures. We are. You know what I'm saying? So, what do I look at a woman like? I look at women like new and used cars, family. And some of my sisters, they be like, oh, Jehosa, you wrong for saying that. But that's how I compare women. I compare women to a car. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand that? And then some of my sisters, oh, Jehosa, oh, you being too harsh on me, brother. Sister, I done had a lot of cars in my life. You know what I'm saying? So, does a woman body count matters? A woman to me is like a car. The more body count that she has, that's the mileage that car will have. If a car had 100,000 miles on it, would you buy it? I thought every man wanted a brand new car. Everybody wants a brand new car. We don't want no car that got a gang of mileage on it. And every single guy that you have been with, let's say that's an oil change. Everybody knows that you could take a car, unless you put synthetic oil in your car like mine, but regular oil, you can only go 3,000 miles on it before you have to get an oil change. Every time you sleep with a man, that's like you getting an oil change. How many oil changes have you had? How many miles do you have on that engine? And that engine is the vajayjay, family. I'm sorry, it is. I would never sit there and be with a woman that has more sexual, I can't even say activity, but has a more sexual, what is the proper word of using, experience than me. So you have to think about that. Would you really want to be with a man that he hasn't even have as much sex as you? You know what I'm saying? He has not been out there in the field having sex with all these females like that. So why would you think a man that does not, that his sex level is very low, why would he mess with a woman that her sex level is high? That doesn't even make any sense. That's why I use the card of comparisons. Some females right now, they got 250,000 miles on them. And if they got an oil change every 3,000 miles, how many men have she been with? How many? You know what I'm saying? Women are like cars. I'm sorry. The way you treat your vajayjay is no different than a man or a woman buying a brand new car. Now, going into the sexual marketplace with a high body count, that's like buying a used car. It's like sitting here it's like me going to a used car dealership, and I wanted the 2020, but I had to settle for the 2014, and it's got all them damn miles on it, so I know eventually it's gonna start breaking down. I know eventually that the maintenance on it is gonna be high. That's all the problems that woman got by having sex with all them different men, family. Now, we all know when we buy a car, we got to keep it up. We got to keep the maintenance of it up. We got to keep it clean. We got to do that. That's us doing the best that we can inside any relationship. But I don't care what, if you buy a brand new car, if you buy an old car, everybody is not perfect, so it comes with problems. Eventually, that new car gonna have some issues that you're gonna have to take care of. But at least it's not that older damn car that got all them damn problems. Now, I told my ex-wife, I said to her about 15 years ago, I said to her the same euphemism that I'm using now. I said, baby, you like a old car. She got mad at me and everything. What you mean? What you mean I'm like an old car? But baby, check this out, baby. You just not an old car. You an old car that I took the time out to buy you a brand new transmission. I put it inside. I took you to the shop. Girl, I love you, girl. I took out that old engine and I put in a brand new engine. I took off them old tires and I put some brand new tires. I stripped out all that damn old ass interior and I put some new carpet in there. I took that old radio off and I put a brand new radio in you. I took them old lights all around the car and I threw them away and I bought some brand new ones and I put them on you, girl. You a brand new car now. That is what a man is willing to do. But I cannot sit here and say that's a whole relationship. For me to sit there and take that girl apart like that, even though she had a high mileage and high engine, you know what I'm saying? Her engine had like at least 200,000 miles on it, family. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. It had a lot of miles on it from what I was thinking because we was together for so long. But that's how I look at a woman. I look at a woman no different than a used car or old car. If you a woman and you got a high body count, that means that you're a used car. You know what I'm saying? You are a used car. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's been said that if a woman can refrain from having sex, does that make her a virgin? We all know that vinegar and water can do miracles. But for a woman to sit there and not have sex, that's the closest to her being holy and pleasing her God. So in a spiritual standpoint, yes, family, the longer that woman goes without sex and she's willing to show God that she's not having sex, she done took herself off of the market and she respecting her father, she's coming more into her purity. Now, does that make her a virgin? No. But does it make her something like it? Yes, and you got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? That's just like that old car that went off the market and nobody drove it for a long time, but it was taken care of. You know what I'm saying? You always hear your brother tell you, women, all my sisters out there, please value yourself. Value your love making. You know what I'm saying? Because after that number get up there to the 200,000 miles, 375,000, I can't mess with you like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man and I respect God and I don't have a lot of mileage on this engine like that to my sisters out there in the world. So it does matter. You know what I'm saying? It does matter. That'd be like somebody that's a beginner messing with somebody who's advanced. That doesn't add together. That's not gonna last. And if you are a woman and you have a high body count, the only man that you can really mess with is whoremongers. What is a whoremonger, Jehoshaphat? A man that's gonna have sex with anything that walks, or a young man. When I was a young man, I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care. Is she having sex? She having sex? Oh, well, then we getting it then. You know what I'm saying? We getting it in. I came out of the world. I could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So as you look at that, or a man that you're gonna take care of, which one do you want? You want a young, unexperienced man that's just using you to have sex? Because that's all I did with them females that had a high body counts. I was just using them for sex. That's it. I ain't got to put up no fight like that because I know that she's already for them streets. She already in the streets like that. That's how she moved. Now, a whoremonger, that's just a man out here just having sex with any woman, any woman that he can. And I'm sorry to the females out there, the spiritual ramifications of a woman laying with multiple mans is different than a man laying with multiple womans. I'm not gonna pick up that last end of that ash and dust that you get from that person. I'm not gonna get that. The recycled garbage that is left over spiritually from that person like that. It works differently. Is it gonna affect me? Yes, it is gonna affect me. But a man can handle it more. Why you say that for? Okay, the Lord, he said it's not good for a man to be alone, but a man can handle being alone better than a woman can. He can, you know what I'm saying? He can. So I just asked my sisters this morning time to think. It does matter. I asked a lot of my brothers, varying the ages from 20 all the way to 50. You know what I'm saying? I got younger brothers. I got brothers that's older than me. I got brothers my age. And I'm not just talking about my blood. I'm talking about my fellow African Americans, FBA, Hebrews that's in this country. That's who I'm talking about. And half of them ladies, they said that they don't care, but they're out here and they're just having sex with as many females as they can. They're not trying to please God like that. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to please their own self. Now, the other half of them told me that they would not do anything They just like me. I'm not going to mess with a woman that sits here and has that put no restriction on her love making, when God said that is the most holiest thing that a man or a woman can have. That is something that should be oppressed, but at the same time, it's like it's glorified to a standpoint to where it is then turned into an abomination. It's like it's useless. You know what I'm saying? It means nothing no more in this world. That's why so many different females sit there and say, does a body count matter? And she done sit up here and had sex with more than 100 men. I don't want you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no female that's got a higher body count than me. I would never want to be a beginner messing with somebody that is advanced. Would not want to do that. Now, this has been your brother Jehoshaphat Israel here in the house that God has made. Shouts out to all my brothers and sisters that has been coming to the 9 o'clock prayer hour to receive this great spirit. Come lay down your problems. Come lay down your woes. Come lay down all your situations before the Lord's feet, because the Lord wants to help you with every single thing that's going on in your life. Come magnify, glorify, and edify your Father. Come say prayers on the behalf of your family and all these people in such a distress in this world today. So come meet us for your 5, your 10, your 15 minutes at this 9 o'clock prayer hour. Shouts out to all the prayer warriors, all the prayer saints, and all the prayer healers. This has been your brother Jehoshaphat Israel here in the house that God has made. Until next time, family. Until next time, all glory be given to Yah.